just going to do it. We're just going to do it because that's what we're going to do. So, hello, I'm Yaleid, and I have been wanting to dive. Hand motions are not necessary. And I've always been like putting it off until I have like end of the month review or a specific book review, and it's just never really worked out. So I have decided to just jump in with a reading vlog and just do it. So I'm going to tell you what books I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading 4, which is, I usually read about at least 2 at a time, but the average is 3 at a time. Because I like to have all the books I'm reading be different tones or different styles. Because I just gotta ping pong around. I'm a Gemini. That's what we like to do. First one is Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert A. Heinlein. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. And if you see me looking this way, it's where my computer is with my Goodreads, which I will link. I don't do a lot of book reviews, but I just use Goodreads to track what I want to read. And my reading challenge, which I'm obsessed with. Stranger in a Strange Land came out in 1961 that is, and it is kind of a classic sci-fi. It's blowing my mind. I highly recommend it. The first half I thought was just like the most brilliantly written. I can't even. I'm 80% through now, and it's taking some weird turns. It's still just like kind of. It's cray, okay? It's crazy. I read a lot of books on my phone I have 2 apps connected to my library. That's just how I read most of my books. Second book, wow. Second book, The Windup Girl by Paulo Bacigalupi. I looked up how to pronounce this. I hope that's correct. And I'm having trouble getting into it. But I'm trying. And it's been on my TBR for a really long time. So, hopefully, we can just get through it. The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. I know most people on BookTube have read this. And I was getting so into Stranger in a Strange Land. And it was fucking me up so bad that I was having dreams about it. And I was like, okay, I need to read a lighthearted YA that I don't have to think too much about, that isn't going to mindfuck me. So if the Hazelwood ends up mindfucking me, I'm going to be pissed. But so far, I really like it. It seems like a pretty traditional YA, so. The last book is War of the Foxes by Richard Seiken. It is a book of poetry, and most of the poems are about painting, making art. And I do that, and I write poetry. So it's like, I'm so into it. It's really good. So yes, I am 80% done with Stranger in a Strange Land. I'm only probably like a few chapters into The Windup Girl, and I'm only a few chapters into The Hazelwood, and I'm maybe like a third of the way through War of the Foxes. So, that's what I'm currently reading. That's what's happening. And I'm just going to go through the week and go through the days, my day-to-day life, and catch you up on how the books are going and what else is going on. Today, I picked up an extra shift at work. That's where I am right now. So yes, I will take you along this week on our journey of reading and living life. Okay, thanks. I'll catch you soon. So as I got up from filming that, I spilled my water all over me. Love that. So, I spilled the water on myself, right? And I'm cussing a lot because I'm just feeling it. And then I come outside of my work and there's these 2 guys just standing there within ear range of my cursing. So, I am doing great today. Alright, we are back at work. It is the next day. Today is Monday. I know what day of the week it is, okay? Don't worry. And yeah, yesterday was really chill. Just read. Didn't get to making art. It's been like that for a while now. It's just how it's gonna be. I got from 80% on Stranger in a Strange Land to 87%. I got from 12% to 28% of the Hazelwood, and I like how yesterday I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get the Hazelwood. It'll be like a nice, lighthearted YA so that the stranger in a strange land won't mindfuck me so much. And the Hazelwood is a complete mindfuck. Yeah, it's way darker than I had anticipated. When I, thought it was about fairy tales, coming to life or whatever, and it's a real thing, I was thinking, whimsical, quirky characters, not, murderous devils, demons and stuff. So that's dark. And I mean, I like dark fairy tales, so I'm kind of happy that it has this tone of darkness, but also, yeah, it doesn't help with my need for lighthearted media. I also read 11 pages of War of the Foxes. Those are all on my phone. And I didn't get to reading The Windup Girl because it's a physical book and it was in another room and it was just too far away. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna finish it. It's gonna happen. Okay, yeah. I know I'm going to make some coffee and get to work. That's what today is. It's Monday. Okay. I have thoughts. I have feelings and I have thoughts. I just finished Stranger in a Strange Land. And yeah, I rated it 4 out of 5 stars. I think I'm going to do an individual video about it because it is just worthy of a full video. That's all I'm going to say. And now I am going to go get coffee and make art with a friend. I'll probably show you some of that. And then I am going to work on reading The Windup Girl tonight. I'm just going to try and bust in there full force. Let's get this done and over with. Okay. Oh, is that a good angle? Probably not. So, it is a new day. I didn't read any of The Windup Girl. So sorry. I can't. Look at this beautiful. Okay, fine. Walk away. I did get from 28% to 35% in the Hazelwood, so that's progress. And I read 4 poems from the poetry book that I'm reading. So, but really, I just had to get on to show you this advent calendar that my partner got me because it's so cool. So, he got me this little figurine advent calendar, and you pop in and there's little figures in each one. So here is what I have so far. So over here we have Igor Kokorov and Victor Krum hanging out over by the Christmas tree. And then over here in the manger, I'm going to have a all Harry Potter nativity scene. So we've got McGonagall and Snape hanging out up here. McGonagall looks stoned. We have Fleur down here hanging out. We got the Weasley twins acting suspicious back there. We've got Ginny, and we've got Harry, and we've got baby Jesus, and a little sheep dude. It's beautiful. And we've got so many more to go. And I'm so excited. Hi, it's been a hot minute. Cold minute. It's been a lukewarm minute. So, yeah, my plans yesterday just did not pan out. I was supposed to go to Punketry, which is this event where people read poetry and a punk band plays, but it just did not work out, variety of reasons. So, yeah, I just didn't film at all yesterday, I don't think. I might have filmed in the morning. Anyways, I have pretty much just been reading The Hazelwood. I got from 35% to 65%, and I'm really liking it so far. The writing is a little weird, because it'll, switch from, panic and bad things are happening to like poetic mindful insights of like how the cityscape looks at night, or like this dude that she likes, and it's so on and so forth, which is just it's a little ping-ponging in tone. That's a little weird. About to go hang out with my partner and get some coffee and make some art. Might show you some of that. And then tonight I'm going to a poetry writing thing that happens every week called Writer's Block, and I'm also making a little video for my friend for their birthday, but it's a secret, so don't say anything. Hello. Last night, I'm so dead. Oh my Lanta, am I dead. Last night was so much fun. I didn't film things that I should. Anyways, I'm really dead. I got coffee and just talked with my partners after work yesterday. And then I went from there to get some snacks, to go to Writer's Block, outside the box, all day. It was great. I had a great time. We made the video that I was talking about for my friend. It turned out so good. And I had a really fabulous conversation with someone who I haven't gotten to spend a lot of one-on-one time with in a while. So that was just it was so good. It was just what I needed. So I did not read last night because I got home at 11:30, made dinner, took a shower at like 1, and then just passed out. So, no reading yesterday after work. So, it is now Thursday. I'm going to work, and then I'm coming home, and I'm working on some art for an art event on Saturday. So, art and reading is all that's happening for the next 2 nights, because it's all I can do, because I'm dead. So, vlog thing, huh? How about it? How's it going? It's not. Look at this. What is this? Book updates. I finished. Okay, no. Like, look at this. This is so unacceptable. Oh my god. I finished the Hazelwood, so that's dope. I don't think I'm gonna do an individual video about it. I gave it 4 stars. It was kind of, because it kept me engaged and like entertained, and that's a good book in my purview, so it checked all the boxes. The writing style was a bit odd, so maybe I'll talk about that in a wrap-up video or something. And I just started Earth Star, which is a sequel to, I think it's called Earth Girl. I really liked it, and it's very like, it's a style that I really like that I know a lot of people don't like, which is like tedious day-to-day details. Very like, I put on this, I went to this room, we did this, we chose who's gonna be on each team, then I pointed at that, I moved this. Like, it's very small, detail-oriented, but I love that. I love that kind of writing style. So, this is I think it's a trilogy, so this is the second one in the trilogy, and so we're gonna get into it. Yeah. Anything to keep me distracted from Windup Girl. I realized I did not have an ending to this whole reading vlog thing. I finished A War of Foxes, the poetry book. I started I started Earth Star. I'm about 35% into that. I'm still gonna read Windup Girl. It's gonna happen. And I'll probably start some other kind of book this upcoming week as well. So look forward to that.